Hello, and welcome back to part 3 of our Hogwarts Legacy playthrough. Where we left off, we had just fought Tyrion Lannister's mum. We got insulted by a headmaster because he's a dick. And we are now in the Slytherin common room as we were placed in Slytherin. Big surprise there. Let's continue.
Let's have a sauce of this fucking sick place that we never see in the fucking movies, kinda.
True. That's a room.
That's the room, yeah. Alright. Let's traverse.
Oh shit. Made it into its whole fucking area.
Yeah.
Just a pile of rooms.
Might check those rooms out
I
later.
suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year must be different.
Introduce yourself to Imelda, whatever the fuck that guy's name is, and Sebastian. Alright.
Like that poor man from the ministry. Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
This guy's gonna
Can
be
I
a
help
dick.
you?
Knew it.
Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive.
Yeah, still now.
Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was terrifying.
It was clearly exciting.
Yeah, you want to go excited?
Oh, fuck
It
no.
was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Nice to meet you. What were you reading?
What were you reading? Gotta be as
What book
dickish
were
as
you
possible.
reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned
Ooh,
textbooks.
I like this guy. What do you mean?
Ooh.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another
No,
time.
you fucking tell us now, mate.
It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Okay.
So, we've got an evil guy on our hands. Cool.
Evil guy.
I once flew to Ipswich.
Will he be more evil than us?
Oh, fuck no.
Don't look at me like that.
No, he's gonna be one of our followers.
That's it.
Might want to think that again.
Oh, they're playing wizard's chess.
Wizard's chess.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
If we have to do
Here,
chess, you can
watch
play.
this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
I hate her.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you and Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I wish you'd been there.
We had it handled.
We
Definitely.
handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Farewell then. You seem to know a lot about wizard's chess. Do you fly a lot?
I'm interested in the wizard's chess one, I must admit.
Yeah?
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly a lot?
Yeah, fuck it. Give it a
Do you
crack.
have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Oh, fuck off then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, this guy looks shady. You got any drugs?
Is it Gaunt?
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the
Jeez, he's
common room,
creepy as
I'm guessing
fuck.
you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well,
very
you
fucking
certainly
ominous.
had a memorable arrival.
Huh. Memorable? More like terrifying? I do like to make an entrance.
I do like to make an entrance.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first
the
days.
fuck
here,
you looking at the
though I
ground
doubt
for, you
you'll-
weirdo?
He is ominous. Nice meeting you. Did you suspect you'd be in Slytherin?
Yeah, the silver one.
The Slytherin one?
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Okay, now I hate him.
Do mermaids often appear outside the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
What is wrong with this person?
He hasn't
Thank
looked
you,
at us
Ominous.
once in the
Very
eye.
nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
I can sprint. Let's go.
You?
I did.
So,
Yeah, fucking alright. Just be careful, the stairs move.
true. I'm going so fast. I'm the Flash.
Fuck, she was
Good
keen.
morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
No,
I've
fuck
been
off.
dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
A book.
Here you are.
Is it gonna open up and start eating you?
Yeah.
The fuck was that?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Can it teach me about a cadaver?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Oh, fuck, we have to walk aside a ranger?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I'm trying, lady.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio!
Kelpie statue. The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Oh, there you go.
Interesting.
You've just unlocked the field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here.
Something tells me this fucking thing's gonna be a pain in the ass the whole game.
I reckon. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no. Open field guide. How do I open the field guide? Is there a way? Is there a button? That one. This is your wizarding level. XP. Blah blah. Earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Okay. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Let's have a sass. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades? Really? Okay. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Exit the field guide. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. I mean, we can use a Vada Kedavra Maxima and just a Vada Kedavra as well.
Clever, isn't it?
Hopefully.
Keep your
Fuck 'em,
eyes
Mabel.
open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
I really hope we get to see the Chamber of Secrets in this game. Some of that bastards just to fucking kill everyone.
Fuck yeah.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
This is like the fast
Your
travel
field
system.
guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. You've discovered a Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames.
That's pretty cool.
Flue Flames. Alright, that's pretty cool. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live and includes the House Common Rooms and Great Hall. Select the Grand Staircase region to continue. Okay. I'm doing it. Do I have to hold? Do I have to do something? Hello? Okay. That took a while. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own house common room. Grey flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with square. So we go to this one.
Guess so.
Boom. That's pretty cool.
Diagonally.
Diagonally.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me more about Charms class?
Dark Arts one, obviously.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Charms or Hogsmeade?
Yeah, it's up to you.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
What friends?
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
There is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't.
Obviously, we're gonna lie.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Speaking
Speak
of
the
the
devil, Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts.
I have a
and
weird
you
feeling
chose
she's gonna
to
be a
fly in the
villain.
path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Didn't we just
Thank
figure
you.
that out?
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Fuck off, Nora.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Is that a threat? Totally a villain. Evil.
You reckon?
Oh, pure evil. She's
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did, sir. I didn't like to lie to her.
You did.
Yeah.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood,
Sure, that's
Professor.
not weird.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh, fuck, this tutorial's taking so long.
I reckon. You can track available quests from the map. This thing represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Track a quest with the X to continue. Defense against the dark arts, you reckon?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
How
I shall
fucking old
reach
is
out when I
Ollivander?
have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. A 10. Defense against the dark arts. How do I? There we go. Shit, look how foggy it is.
You're not wrong.
Jesus. Alright, do I go this way? This way? This way? Yeah, let's go this way. I went the wrong way. Shee. Oh, there's literally like a thing on the map. Like a. That helps.
Just a little bit.
Just a smidgen.
I wonder if the stairs change in this game.
Surely. Surely. Quest, begin.
There's that dragon from Gilroy's thing. So they've picked the Chamber of the Secrets. Defense against the Dark Arts.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Please fall down
It
the
was
stairs.
a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A
Guardian
surprised opponent
Leviosa.
is a weak opponent. Care to
Oh,
defend
Leviosa.
yourself, Master Pruitt? No?
No, it's Leviosa.
One
not
thing I've
Leviosa.
learned as an unspeakable is the
Sorry.
value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Steady a wonder.
Swish
And flick.
and flick.
Yeah. Go.
I thought it was swish and flick, not whatever that is. I thought it was that.
Levioso.
Yeah, well, this is Levioso, not Leviosa.
Oh, okay. Explodes. Do the old Seamus.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
It's time to do.
Let us begin
It's almost like
with
you're the only
basic
student in
cast.
the class.
Pretty much. The only one that matters.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Yeah.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Avada Kedavra.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Yes, I get to murder this guy.
Hogwarts welcome.
Hell yeah.
Now, I
Do the
want
seven
to fair
sorcerers spell that Buddy
using
Malfoy does.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Getting some serious Chamber of Secret vibes in this game.
I
You know?
reckon.
This should be
Levioso! This can't
Die.
Let's just say
I do
Keep killing him.
enjoy lively duel.
Oh, I'm supposed to Protego that.
What are you doing up there?
That's just rude.
You're
Getting your ass kicked.
Stupid one.
how perceptive.
What?
Thank you.
I pressed Protego. What do you want from me?
Rather good at this, aren't you? Stupid. Levioso!
Don't roll my students for this again. Want your opponent's assigned to attack or defend yourself?
Stupid.
Levioso. Use the basic cast when your
I'll get the hang of
opponent's
it.
guard is down.
Oh my god, just kill him already.
I'm trying. He's not dying.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
He's totally flirting.
Oh no, he wants me.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
How
Thank
many?
you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and
Terrible.
they must achieve it.
But great.
A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
That was it?
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert.
Thank you.
Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've had my share of wand combat. It was. Never used my wand in combat.
Well, Slytherin's lie, so I guess lie.
So we go.
Actually, Slytherins are also show-offs, so you have had your share of one combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
See?
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing, sounds suspicious.
The intriguing one.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Do I get an invisibility cloak?
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned?
I remember
see if your
playing the
performance
first Harry
today was
Potter
sheer luck
game,
or
and I
actual
remember really
skill.
struggling during that
Look
whole
for Luke and
restricted
Brattleby near the
section
clock tower
behind the
entrance.
game.
Did you use
If
Flipendo?
you're interested.
I don't remember. It was fucking
Till
difficult.
next time.
The graphics in this game is certainly better.
Pretty fucking good, actually. Charms class. Question is, do we save that for the next part? How much
You
how
can't
long do we- have we been
imagine how
recording?
inconvenient travel was before I
Yeah, that's a good
invented
question.
powder.
How long is this we having? 28 minutes. Alright, we better leave it at that. Thank you for watching part 3 of our playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. Please like, subscribe, and go fuck yourself.